there go the drivers readying up. I'm going to jump to the D1 results channel so I can give you some stats whilst we're racing. And there we go. We have the one light going out and the session has begun. So they're just on their warm-up lap right now. So many things they have to take care of during this warm-up lap. Now, right now, as we're riding on board with the pole sitter, Izat, what he's going to be doing is constantly looking at his tyre temperature. So this is a little screen you can get up on the bottom right of your screen where it shows you exactly the internal temperature of your tyres. So that's the core temperature, the surface temperature of the tyres, the brake temperature of the tyres, the engine temperature, basically lots of different temperature values that they're reading right now. And what they want to do is try and get it into a perfectly optimal temperature that will help them start the race. Now this varies from driver to driver. Some drivers like their tyres at 80 degrees while they're starting the race. Some like them at 95, some like them a bit cooler, about 90. But this is something that they're doing right now. So when you're seeing them swerve left and right, left and right, left and right, they're applying heat into the tyres. So when they're turning right, all of the weight and the gravity is moving to the left-hand side of the car. And that's heating up the outer left tyres. And then the same when you turn left instead, the weight will shift to the right and that will put all the pressure on the tyres and help them heat up. Now one thing you'll also see them do, we'll switch down if we can see any drivers doing it, what they do is spin the rear tyres up, causing, you know, a big loss of traction, but that allows the tyres to spin on the tarmac. Tyres and tarmac are the perfect combination, a bromance if you ever saw one. And what it does is it basically allows the tyres, some of the tyres to stick and to break away on the actual track, but then re-pick up the rubber as they are spinning around. And this basically helps the tyres to get super, super sticky, which will allow them to stick to the track more and avoid slippage when they actually start their race. So when you watch drag races and things like that, you can see before the actual start line of the drag race, you see cars spin up their rear tyres, and this is to get their tyre as sticky as possible so it can just grip to the tarmac as soon as it takes away. Now you don't see a lot of drivers do this in F1, but I do it when I race. If you're watching D2, you'll probably be able to see me do it. Don't watch, because I'll probably spin and be an idiot, because that's what happens. But anyway, that's another thing that they're trying to do. Now what they're also doing is managing their ERS. They're also managing their fuel and stuff like this while they're setting up the race. They're also going to be thinking about their pit stop strategy. Now immediately, turn 1 is so close to the start line and there may be trouble into turn 1. So these drivers right now are thinking, okay, I've got the soft tyres on, I could probably go 10 laps. So my pit stop's going to be around 10, 11, something like that, 10, 11, 12, 13. But then they also have to think, if someone crashes into turn 1, do I adjust my pit strategy? And they also have to think, if someone crashes into me and I get damage into turn 1 or turn 2 or turn 3, how do I adjust my pit strategy then? And there's just so many things that they have to think about. It's not just put the pedal down and go. It's a very strategic and tactical race with so many different variables going on throughout the race that they have to take into account whilst they're racing. So it's a really, really difficult game. But these are our fastest drivers. This is our Division 1. And they can do it, you know? So anyway, let's switch to position change. Let's get ready and let's ride on board with these guys and see how they do. Right, so that's the engines roaring there. We've got the lights about to turn on. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's all 5 lights, and we are away. So it looks like the driver's got a pretty good start. Izat's already away, manages to get to the right-hand side of the track and clear off AJ. It looks like we've got Leica trying to get down the inside of Santi, but everything's clean so far. No issues, no contact, I don't think. And these drivers are away nice and clean. No one coming into contact there, but Leica's trying to sneak down the inside of Santi, but he just can't get it done yet. And already, Max is on at the back of Leica. Let's just jump down and see if Jan's going to do anything here. No. Let's jump down to Santi. No one's dive-bombing Santi. No one's dive-bombing Leica, so everyone has kept their position apart from Jan, who actually overtook Santi into turn 1, I believe. So very clean so far. Castle managed to jump both Mats and Havoc and has moved up 2 places, but right now it's a super, super clean race and it doesn't look like anything wrong is happening right now, so congratulations guys, well done. Now, the midfield, everyone apart from first actually, is less than 0.8 tenths within each other, so this is going to be a huge battle. If they can keep it this close, then as they are coming around turn 16, we might even be able to see some overtakes before lap 1 ends right now. So they're just coming through the castle section right now, through turn 12 there, and they're coming up these really fast left-handers, and then a really tricky turn 15. So we're going to quickly jump back up to the race leader and see, oh, the race leader there spins slightly as he's going through turn 15, and AJ is about to pounce. He dives down the inside here. This is the battle that we've all been waiting for. Izat manages to keep first place, but AJ is right behind now. Let's jump on board with AJ and see how close he is. So I don't think Izat got much damage there, but AJ is already chasing him down. Are we going to see an overtake on lap 1 here, or are we going to have to wait till lap 2? Jan has jumped Santi. That happened at the start of the race, and AJ is going down the inside now. Let's jump to Izat and see if he can do anything. AJ has got in front. He sets the fastest lap. Izat tries to outbake him and go around the outside, but he can't. And AJ has managed to take first place. So congratulations, AJ. You put your shoulders out and elbows out there, and you got that job done. Well done. But now Izat is so close behind. Are we going to see something here? Let's have a look. He set his ERS to overtake, but I think AJ has done the same, and we're not going to see anything. Now let's jump down to Jan, because Jan and Santi are battling as well. Santi very close behind Jan, so we've got a little bit of a battle going on here. But other than that, these drivers are a bit spaced out, so we're going to ride on board with Santi, and let's see if he can do anything to Jan right now. And I'll try and keep an eye on the rest of the field to see. But thankfully, not a lot of these drivers are spaced out. Mats has fell a bit behind Castle, but there is still a battle going on between Atomic and Mats, and unfortunately Havoc has dropped down a fair bit, so I'm not sure if he pitted or not, but he might have damage there. But if he can finish the race again, he will be getting points here, so we just need that consistency from you today. Now, Jan got a far better exit out of turn 12 there, and unfortunately he's going to pull away from Santi. But in the meantime, as Jan pulls away, Leica is right behind Santi right now, and AJ has already taken a second out of Izat. So AJ, oh, Santi gets too hot as he goes through turn 15 there, kisses the wall. I think that was more of a kiss. That was a thump. His rear right thumped the wall there as he went through turn 15. But right now, I think we're going to see a battle here, because Leica's going to have a far better exit out of 16. He's going to lose a bit of time through 17, 18 and 19 as they are following each other, but we can see even behind Leica, Max is following as well. Then behind Max we've got Castle following as well, so we've got 4 drivers coming down the back straight right now. Is any of them going to be able to overtake? I think it's going to be Leica, because you can see how close he is to Santi. Moves to the outside. Can he outbrake him? No, he can't. Santi's gone deep. Can he keep the car turned? Yes, he can, and Santi has kept 4th place. That was a beautiful battle there. Meanwhile, Max is about to pounce on Leica. He touches him. Max touches Leica, and it's caused Leica to spin, unfortunately. And I think Max is going to let Leica pass again. Yes, he is. But unfortunately, Max is going to lose out to Castle there. So whilst Leica was battling Santi, he's going to have lost out there, and he's not going to be happy, but he needs to keep his head down. He needs to continue fighting, because that's not the only time he's going to get a chance to overtake. He needs to remember that, and hopefully he will. Now, Max is probably feeling like crap right now because he touched Leica into turn 2, but that's another challenge for Max now. He's going to have to keep his head cool, not think about it and just move on, because he did let him pass. That was a very fair, gentleman move from you, Max, there, so well done. And we're going to see another battle here. So we'll stay on board, but right now we're going to jump back up to Izat, because he is very close behind Santi. He was a second on the last lap as they approached turn 12, and now it's just 0.5 seconds, so he's managed to shave half a second. Not sure if that was a mistake from AJ or not, but we'll wait and see. You can see how much that curve AJ takes. It's absolutely phenomenal to see, as we've got a yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's Havoc. Yes, Havoc spun. Let's see if he can keep it on track. Yes, he can, and he is away. Oh, let's see his wing. It looks okay. It looks okay, but we're going to jump back up now to the 2 race leaders, because we think we might see something here. AJ's managed to pull away quite quickly again. He's already moved to the left-hand side to get into a defensive position. Is he coming into the pits? No, he's not. He's faking. He's faking. He's chosen his line now. He cannot move again, as Izat puts in the fastest lap, and they both turn into turn 1. Izat taking more of an inside line there, but AJ getting a better exit out of turn 1. Another battle going on. Let's see if he can make anything out of it. He will have DRS. He's opened up his DRS, but you saw AJ pull away far quicker out of turn 2 there, so I don't think anything's going to happen. But right now, we've got Castle picking up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and Max is again gaining. So we're going to jump to Max right now and see how close he is to Leica. They've just gone through turn 2. They're approaching turn 3 right now. And we can see already, so Leica is only 2.8 seconds behind Santi. So he's still going to have a chance here. Definitely still going to have a chance. Max is just 3 tenths behind. So we'll stick with these guys for now, because they are very close. just gone through turn 7 there. About to approach the castle section. Very difficult section. Do not want to hit the wall here. It will be the end of your race. Oh, Leica gets very scruffy out of turn 12, and Max is going to take advantage of that. Now, he switched his ERS to medium only, so he's still not pushing as much as he could be. He's not going to make a move here. It's too dangerous a place to make a move. Here he goes, braking into turn 15. I think there's going to be an overtake here. Let's see. He's moving to the left to try and make Leica panic there, but Leica has kept his cool, but Max is only 0.4 seconds behind, so he's already switched his ERS to overtake, as you can see. And here he goes, he's going to get DRS, and this overtake is about to get done on track. This is payback for F1IR Season 2 in the Circuit of the Americas. Here comes Max, he moves to the left-hand side, Leica giving enough space. That is fair, that is perfectly fair, but Max has moved down the inside now. Let's see if Leica can outbrake him. No, he's trying to go around the outside. Can he keep it? Oh, yes, he's managed to keep it, and he's got the lead back. Wow! So Leica's moved back up to 5th, and Max is stuck in behind, and Castle has unfortunately retired from the race at turn 17. And we've got a safety car. We've got a safety car out on track right now. So this is going to let Havoc catch back up to the pack. This is crucial for him because he can come back in the race now. He might also be able to make a pit stop as well, in fact. And well, he is going to keep his position because he's in last place, but I don't think he's going to lose out too much. So unfortunately, Castle has retired from the race, and yeah, the race is back on. Safety car. So for now, we're going to jump back up to the championship, sorry, for the race leader right now, which is AJ, and see how long it takes for these drivers to catch up. Now, this battle between AJ and Izat is going to be so interesting to watch throughout this race. Both the quickest drivers that we have so far. Both super respectful when they're racing too. You can see how much space they're giving each other when they were overtaking each other, which is really nice to see. And I think more importantly, these guys are having fun right now. Atomic has picked up a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. That's not what you want to do here. His next pit stop is going to be a drive-through penalty. Oh, why has he done this? That is really amateur work there. Unlucky Atomic. It also happened to me in Bahrain for D2, actually. I was just trying to catch the driver in front to make sure I can make a nice and early pit stop. But interestingly, AJ's coming into the pits. Is Izat going to follow? Yes, he is. Izat is behind him. Now, let's see if they can keep their positions. Do we have any more drivers in the pits? Yes, we've got Jan in the pits and Santi in the pits too. We've got one of them. We've got. Oh my goodness, Max has stayed out. Let's see what tyres Max has got on right now. So Max is on the hard tyre. So Max made a very strategic play there. He started on the hard tyre, probably thinking there was going to be a safety car, and knowing that if he can keep up with the pack, he's going to be out in front and still be able to go a fair distance on these tyres. And look at all the drivers that have pitted. They've all put on hard tyres, so they're all hoping to go to the end. So has Max made a clever move here? If he can break away, yes. If he can't, that's going to affect him a fair bit, because these drivers are all going to bunch back up now. And if they're on hards till the end, Max is going to have a hell of a battle coming up on soft tyres, trying to overtake at the end as well. That's going to be an interesting scenario. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But where's Havoc? So Havoc has moved back up to 9th. He might have to let Atomic go, who's currently behind him. But other than that, I wonder when this safety car's coming in. Who's currently behind? Super Bounty says cold, or I can't say the word because it's demonetization apparently, as AJ said. I'm hoping it's a cold, just put it that way. I'm hoping it's a cold. Thanks for asking. But when is this safety car coming in? We only had to wait 6 laps, or 5 laps maybe, to see this safety car. I reckon we're going to see a bit more in D2, because they are slower, let's say less experienced drivers. They're not slow, and they're not inexperienced, they're just less so than the D1 drivers, and maybe we might see a few more safety cars there. That is a trend that we have been seeing over these past 3 races so far anyway. We'll have to wait and see there. But here they come. Where are they right now? They've just gone through that really dangerous turn 15. You either take all of it or none of it at all. No indication that the safety car's coming in yet though, so, and it doesn't look like they're backing up the pack either. Max is in first place now. What Now, okay, this is the scenario. The problem with the safety car when you have such a long straight. Now, we saw it in Brazil 2019 in the real F1. When Hamilton was leading, he got on the throttle early, just out of the last corner, and sped down the straight with a slight left-hander there. And the problem with that is that... Oh, Havoc is really far behind. I beg your pardon. He's quite far behind, yeah. Anyway, so the actual problem with that is that you allow the driver behind you to get a huge tow and a huge slipstream, and it may allow you to overtake. Now, in D3, I was leading the race because I didn't pit when the safety car came out, and I basically didn't accelerate until about 100 meters before the start-finish straight. And what that allows is the drivers won't get a huge advantage from the slipstream, and as long as you can keep your tyres on track without them slipping and accelerating, you may be able to stay in front for the first few corners. Now, Max needs to take this into consideration because, again, if he speeds up as he's going through, say, just outside of turn 16, the drivers behind are going to have such a huge slipstream that if they get a good exit, they're going to overtake him. And that's something you need to take into account. It's very, very important. Excuse me. So Havoc hasn't caught. He's almost there. He's just coming through turn 3 now, and they're just about to go through turn 7. So he's almost there. He does have hard tyres on, and he is going to be going till the end, I imagine. So again, this is another opportunity for him to move up the leaderboard. He's already going to be getting 2 points if he can finish in 9th, but he may be able to do something. Max is pitted. I completely missed that. Apologies, I think I was coughing at the time, but Max has come into the pits and he's come out on medium tyres now. Now, 13 plus 6, so he's got to go 19 laps on these tyres. 19 laps on medium tyres. I think he's made a mistake here. I think he should have stayed out on hards, and actually, I don't think that was a good idea. I think he should have pitted when everyone else did. I think he's made a mistake here. So Max is pitted. That's put him out in 8th place. Let's see how many positions he's dropped from the lead. So he's only dropped 2, but everyone's pitted now. Havoc's made 3 stops, so everyone's pitted and potentially can go to the end of the race. Who else is on the mediums right now? We've got AJ, Izat and Jan on the mediums, so they're going to have to go 19 laps on these tyres. I'm very confused. I'm really, really confused. Havoc has caught up now, so we might be able to see a restart soon. Is the safety car coming in? It might be. It might be. So AJ needs to make sure he doesn't keep braking. And he's not. Oh, he's gone early. AJ is gone early. So let's see where Izat is. Well, he hasn't gone too early actually. So that was a good move. It was about 300 meters before the start line, and that's made sure no one got an advantage of a huge slipstream. And he's already pulling away slightly, as you can see. So Max has overtaken Atomic already. I hope Atomic's still okay. He is. Let's just jump to them quickly and see what's going on there. He's got very scruffy out of turn 2 there. Havoc is not too close behind, so he should be safe there. Max is again right behind Leica, so I don't think he made a mistake there. I think he did the right thing because he has come out still behind Leica, and he is on the medium tyres there, and Leica's on the hard, so that could be a problem later on in the race because Leica's going to be able to go a lot longer, but he will be slower to start with. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens here, but we're going to ride on board with Max because these two look like they're the closest. If that gap between Izat and AJ comes down a fair bit, I'll jump back up to them, but these two are closest on track right now. Mats and Santi are also close as well. Ooh, Leica got a bit too deep into turn 8 there. And he's got a bit scruffy out of turn 12. So we could see something happen sooner rather than later. I'm going to quickly jump up to Matt because he is very close behind Santi as well. Ooh, Santi locks up there and almost loses the rear but manages to keep it on. So these guys are close. And we see Max there diving down the inside. Is he going to make a move? Not yet. He's not making a move yet, but he is so close behind, so we're going to ride on board with Leica and Max right now and see if they can get it done. Max needs to remember he's going to have a loss of downforce through here, but he has managed to turn in early, and he is very close behind Leica right now. Not sure if DRS is activated yet. No, you got to wait 3 laps after the safety car, but Max has gone straight to the right-hand side, and he is about to overtake. AJ set a fastest lap already, and Max has overtaken Leica, but will Leica be able to come back down the inside? Yes, he will. No, he won't. Oh, he's got too much inside curb, and Max has taken that position there. So congratulations, guys, and well done for the clean racing. So here we go. Leica now following Max, but he's a bit too far behind. So that gap between Izat and AJ is still around half a second, so we'll keep an eye on that. And Havoc's picked up a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, unfortunately. Atomic's a bit further down the road from Leica, so I don't think Leica's going. Oh, Max has spun! Max has spun! Oh no! He got too heavy out of turn 3, and he spun the car. He's spinning it around now. Let's hope he can get on. Oh, so unfortunate for Max there. I think he just lost the rear. I think he just lost traction. That's so unfortunate. But anyway, we'll jump back up to the leaders right now because they are even closer. So they're just coming through the castle section. We're riding on the wing of Izat right now. He is not letting AJ get away. And we haven't really seen AJ under pressure that much. We've seen Mats follow him quite closely around China. But other than that, we haven't really seen him under pressure. So this is going to be an interesting race as well. It's so good seeing these two really fast drivers race each other. Looks like AJ got super scruffy out of 15 there. Let's ride on board with Izat right now and see if he can get closer. AJ's just getting a far better exit out of 16. That's the problem right now, and it's allowing him to break away and make sure that he doesn't lose any time to the slipstream that Izat's going to have so much of right now. Mats is pretty close behind Santi as well, so I don't think anything's going to happen here. They are edging a little bit closer, but I think AJ's got it covered. So right now, I'll jump down to Mats quickly and see what's going on there. I don't think that's going to happen either. I think they're just a little bit too far away, but we'll ride on board with these guys for now and see how they get on. So they've just gone through turn 2 there. Another DRS zone and another chance for an overtake. We'll ride on board with Mats, but again, it looks like Santi's just jumped away. He might be glitching slightly as well. Not entirely sure. I think I saw a little bit of a jump there, but it doesn't look too serious yet anyway. Now we're going to jump back up to Izat and AJ because they're still applying the pressure. They've just gone through turns 5 and 6 at the chicane there. Izat's less than half a second behind right now. So he just needs to keep applying this pressure. If he can do that, he might just, you know, push AJ to the limit, and we might see a mistake from AJ. We'll have to wait and see though, because it doesn't look like these guys are giving up anytime soon. Now, we've also got Mats and Santi very close again. So I'll quickly jump down to them. Very close. So if Mats can get a good exit... Oh, he's touched the curb. He might have got some wing damage there. Let's see if we can see anything. No, end plate's still there. I think he survived that one. And Santi's just managed to get away. So I don't think they're going to get anything here. The gap is just 6/10 up front. Don't think anything's going to happen there either. But we will just slowly jump back up and see if anything's going on. Not yo, maybe. If he could outbrake him here. He's coming in very close. AJ was moving a little bit under braking there, but I think it was safe. If Izat can get a good exit here, he's taken him. He's too close. Come on. Oh, AJ gets a tiny bit scruffy. You saw his rear lose a little bit there. Izat needs to stay right behind him and take advantage of the slipstream, but I suppose AJ's got his ERS set to overtake as well. He probably has, and they're both turning in now. So AJ still managed to keep that place. And Santi has dropped back a bit behind. No, Santi's actually catching Jan, and Mats is actually catching Santi. So let's jump to these guys right now. So, very close behind each other. Just coming through 5 and 6 there. I thought I saw a yellow flag, but no yellow flag. So they're coming up to turn 7 right now. Very tricky braking if you're following someone through there. Nice exit for Mats there. Nice turn-in as well. He stays in 3rd as he's gone through the castle section. He's very close behind Santi right now. Almost lost the front there, but managed to keep it on. Izat is so close behind AJ right now. Just 4/10. I'll jump to them in a second. Let's jump to them now and see if they can get a better exit. Oh, he is a little bit closer right now. He is closer. He's only 4/10 as he's coming through 18 and 19. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That looks like one of the McLarens. That's Atomic. Looks like Atomic's having a tough time there. We've got a virtual safety car. Okay, interesting, interesting. Now this is going to lose that. This is going to affect the guys on the straight more than it will the guys going around the corners, because the speed difference on the straight is far more than you would be if you were going through corners, and this might help the pack to group up a little bit. But we do have a virtual safety car. Atomic is back racing again. Let's just quickly check if he has any wing damage. Riding on board with him. I'm an inch away from my screen right now. Yeah, he's lost. He's lost all winglets, all end plates. He's lost everything from his front wing. So he is going to have to come into the pits right now. Interesting. But the virtual safety car's gone, and we're back up to racing. So let's quickly jump back up to the race leaders and see if they could take advantage of that. Oh, almost. But Mats is so close behind right now. He's very close behind Santi. We've got another yellow flag in sector 3. That's Havoc, I believe. Maybe just hit the wall slightly. But can we see Mats undertake Santi as he goes into the inside of turn 5? Almost. Oof, almost had contact there, but these guys gave each other enough space, which is great to see. And they are still racing, which is also great to see as well. But Izat's just 4/10 behind as they're just going through turn 12 there. And Mats has dropped back a little bit as they are approaching turn 7. Oh, he touches the wall. Oh, hits the wall as well. He's going to have lost a bit of front wing there. Let's see if we can see it. He's lost his front left end plate and his front right end plate. So he's going to have to come and pit. I don't think he's going to be able to take that round. But we're going to jump to Izat right now because he's very close behind AJ again. If he can get a good exit out of 16, he might get him. That's a better exit than it was last time. And we might see an overtake now. Ooh, got a little bit scruffy, lost a bit of downforce. Izat did there, but he is still behind and he's going to get DRS. DRS open and he's chasing him, he's chasing him. Here they come down the straight, just past the pit entry there. Izat's taken first place now, he's gone down the inside. But AJ has fallen back. No, he can't. He's gone around the outside, I beg your pardon, and Izat has taken the lead. Sorry for getting my words mumbled up there. I'm about to cough my lungs out. But yeah, Izat has taken the lead. So he managed to stay with them at turn 16 and he pulled away, got the slipstream, got the DRS, moved around the outside and overtook him. So well done, Izat. Let's see if we can get another race win from you. Now, moving down the field slightly, everyone is spaced out a fair bit. Mats is currently in the pit, so let's see if anyone can jump him in the pit. Doesn't look like it, no one's behind him, but he has come out in 7th place behind his teammate. And we've just seen right now Izat put in a fastest first sector as well. Now they are coming up to back markers soon, so we'll have to see if I think it's Havoc. Havoc's going to have to get out of the way as soon as possible. Let's see if Izat can take advantage of a slipstream here, because that might help him down the back straight. AJ's dropped down a bit. He's more than a second behind now. But here comes Izat, he's approaching turn 15, let's make sure he can keep it clean. Cuts the corner a fair bit. Ooh, that was a bit scruffy, and AJ's going to take advantage of that. He's going to see that and see that as a weakness because he's under pressure, and he might try and pounce. Now let's jump back up to the leader and see if this blue flag is going to get away. Not yet. He's going to get He's not going to get DRS either. Interesting. So he's not going to get DRS, and he is going to be losing time behind him as they go through the first and second sector here. Havoc does not have to move out of the way because he's not had any blue flags yet. So he's still in his right mind, and as he is doing so rightly as well, he can still... Oh, he's hit the wall, and he's lost a bit of his front wing there into turn 1. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1 right now, and that's because he hit the wall, but it's okay. He's back up to racing now. Let's quickly check on him and see how much damage he has at his front wing. It would help if I could change the camera view, but I cannot, unfortunately. We'll just have to wait and see as he comes into turn 3 right now. Oh, touches the wall again, so he's going to have a lack of downforce with his front wing damage. Looks like he's just lost the front end plate on the right side, so it's not too bad at all, but he might need to pit again for that. We'll have to wait and see. Now, let's see who's closer on track right now. We've got Santi approaching the back of Jan almost, so let's jump to him and see how he's doing. We're just past halfway distance there. So we're halfway through the race. Everyone's stopped and they may be going to the end. They may not need to stop again. But, as always, we'll have to wait and see if there's any more safety cars coming out on track. Santi is another really, really quick racer. He just lacks in consistency when compared to AJ or Izat. I suppose that would be a fair argument. He's had a more scruffy race pace when compared to his qualifying pace. Actually, whilst we're following, I'll just read through his driver card stats, actually. See if we can get a bit more insider info. So Santi's got 28 points right now. He's in the battle for 4th place. He's got 1 podium. He's got 0 race wins and 0 pole positions. His best quali finish is 3rd, and his best race finish is 2nd. But he has had 1 DNF, and that's what I'm referring to when I'm talking about his consistency. He has 5 penalty points as well, I think, for an incident in China, moving under braking. His average race finish, we've got yellow flag in sector 3. All drivers still okay. So he's got an average race finish of 5th place. Oh, Santi gets very scruffy, and he's must have lost his wing. Yes, you can see carbon fibre front right end plate has been lost there. He may also have to pit as well. It is only his end plate, so he might survive. But we've got a bit of a battle going on between... I think that's a back marker. Is that a back marker? Now AJ has pitted. So AJ is coming to the pit and put on medium tyres. So I suppose he knows that he's not going to be able to go to the end on those tyres. And let's see if he can get that undercut done. So there goes Santi on the back marker, which is Havoc, and that's moved Santi up into 3rd, Jan up into 2nd because AJ's pitted. Now, will we see any of these other drivers pitting now to stop the undercut from AJ? That's going to be interesting. We see Santi locking up a fair bit. Let's jump down to AJ and see where he is. He's just coming through turn 7 now, so... I don't think he pitted. I think AJ made a mistake. I think AJ has made a mistake and that's pushed him down a fair bit, but he doesn't know. He must have pitted. He's only got 0 lap odd mediums. Yes, AJ has pitted. So where's... Ah, fair enough, yes. So the championship leader, sorry, the race leader is now coming through. Is he going to pit? Let's have a look. It looks like he's staying out for now. No indication that he's moving his car to the left-hand side. No, he's staying out. He's staying out. So whilst AJ is pitted, Izat has stayed out. And he's reclaimed... Well, he already had 1st place, but he has taken back 1st place. I think this battle that these two guys had for so many laps... I think it was like 7 or 8 laps. That has destroyed AJ's tyres more than it did Izat's. Let's have a look at the stops quickly and see. Yeah, AJ stops twice now, and Havoc is in the pits again for his 5th stop. So that is interesting. When will Izat pit? If ever. He must do. He cannot go 19 laps or whatever on these medium tyres. I think that's too far a distance. Not too many drivers close on track right now. Now, when's Izat going to pit? I can't really tell from his ERS or fuel management right now. I can't tell if he's pushing right now or not. He is still doing a fair bit. Oof! Nearly loses the rear again as he hops the curb at turn 15. But he did recover it. That's the most important thing. Is he going to come into the pits? We need to know. Pit! I want you to pit now so we can figure out if AJ is going to jump you or not and do the undercut. Now, we can't tell car positioning yet. You might be able to tell now. He's not moving his car to the left. No, he's moved it to the right. Don't think no, he's not pitting. He's staying out. So he's still not going to pit. We've got a yellow flag. Virtual safety car. We've got a virtual safety car. Can't tell who it is. Is it Havoc? No, Havoc's fine. Atomic is also fine. Mats is fine. AJ's fine. Still got his front wing. Looks like Max is okay. Looks like Leica's okay too. Is it Jan? Is it Jan? Jan's coming to the pits. Clever move there, Jan. That would have been a perfect time for Izat to pit, but he hasn't done it. But hopefully AJ will lose a bit more time because he was on the straight for longer. Who is the culprit? Oh, is it... Ah, it looks like it's one of... Is it Max? No, it's Mats. Mats is DNF'd. Mats came off at turn 15, I believe. Oh, so that's 2 DNFs from this. Unlucky Mats. Virtual safety car has come in. Let's just quickly jump back up to Izat and see if he's going to pit sometime soon. Now, AJ's still in 5th place. He's lost out 3 places, but the guys in front still haven't pitted. We can see that now, look. From the top 4 drivers have only made 1 stop, whereas AJ has made 2. Jan's made 2 stops now as well. And it may also be the case that Atomic is also staying out for longer. Oh, as I think he's lost his end plate. He's going to have to come into the pits now, surely. He's going to have to change his front wing as well. Oh no, maybe AJ's going to get the jump on him now. That was a terrible incident there, an unlucky mistake by Izat. Has that cost him 1st place? Yes, he's coming into the pits now. You can see he's positioning his car to the left. He normally keeps it on the right. He is coming into the pits. So where is he going to come out, and is he going to change his front wing? That's going to be the big question to ask here. Let's have a look. Is he going to change his front wing? His team have just come out onto the pit box, into the pit box now. Do they have a front wing for him? Yes, they do. They're replacing his front wing. Right, let's jump to AJ quickly and see where he is. So is this undercut going to work because of the fact... Yes, it is. He's going to overtake him. Oh, that's coming out of the pit lane now. AJ is pushing as much as he can. And it looks like he's got it done. Yes, AJ got the undercut. Well done, AJ. So close these guys are on track right now. But Izat's on the soft tyres. So he's going to go 9 laps on these soft tyres. Whereas... He's dived down the inside already. He's made a move. Oh, AJ's gone wide. Oh no, AJ's lost out. I think he was too hesitant there, knowing that Izat was coming down the inside, braked a bit too late, and unfortunately went wide. So both of these drivers have made a mistake, but AJ has come out on the bottom of this. Absolutely insane right now. Is Izat going to take the race win because of that mistake that's cost him 7 seconds by AJ? Oh no, we'll have to wait and see. But right now, Izat is now hunting down Leica, and Leica in turn is hunting down Max. But these drivers in front are going to have to pit again, I reckon, because they've only stopped once so far. Izat already pouncing on Leica. I think Leica's going to give... No, he's not giving up the position, and rightly so, he should not, because they are racing on track right now. I reckon Izat's going to dive down the inside. No, he's not. He's playing it safe. Leica locks up slightly, but I think he's going to get this done now. Not into turn 16. That's too dangerous a place to go. No, he's dived down inside on turn 16. He's dive bombed him, and Leica has lost out. I think that was fair. I think that was fair. Now Izat is going to be hunting down Max. Is Max going to pit? Doesn't look like he's going to. No, he's keeping his car to the right hand side, so he's not going to pit yet. Is Leica going to pit? No, he's not going to pit either. He's getting a huge slipstream from Izat right now. Huge slipstream. He's moved to the outside. Izat's gone very deep, and Leica's got that position back. Nice racing there, guys. Leica's got the inside line, and I think he's going to keep it, but right now Izat's going to make another move. Yes, he is. He's going to have DRS as well. Izat's DRS is wide open, and he's managed to get that position done already on Leica. So Izat's moved back up. Will Leica be able to take advantage of the slipstream? No, he won't. So I think Izat's got away with that, but now AJ's just 6.7 seconds behind, so he is already gaining. What tyres does AJ have? He has the medium tyres, so we might be able to see AJ come back at the end of the race, but right now, Izat is hunting down Max for 2nd place. Again, Max needs to pit again. Yeah, you can just tell, Izat is just turning into these corners so much better. He's getting a far better exit out of them as well, because he has these really nice prime soft tyres right now that are perfect for this slowly warming track. Not going to make a move into 15. That's too dangerous a place to make a move. They both stuck to the outside there. They don't want to be jolting their car. And this is Izat's chance. Nice and early on the throttle. I think they both got on the throttle at the same time. So Izat's definitely going to jump him here if he can keep it clean through 18 and 19. Looks like he can. He's going to get DRS if he stays behind him. He's shifted up to 8th. His ERS is set to overtake, and I think Max is going to pit. Let's jump down to Max now and say, yes, he's coming into the pit lane. Max is coming in. Is Leica going to pit as well? No. Leica's staying out, so he's going longer. Is he going to stay out on these tyres? I do not know, but AJ's dropped down a fair bit again. So I think AJ's losing a lot of time here. What is going on? Matt's unfortunately outbraked himself. He's just let us know on Discord, so that is unfortunate. Castle says he was too close to the outside barrier on the exit of turn 16 and clipped my wheel going off into 17. That is also unfortunate as well. Unlucky, guys. But hey, it happens to the best of us, and we will see you again next week when we race in Spain. But like has stayed out. Max is now, let's see if we can do a quick addition. 9 is about 22 seconds behind, like, I think. Is Leica going to be able to do the overcut, or is Max going to get the undercut done? Now, Izat is so close behind the race leader currently, but Santi also needs to pit again. He's on 14-lap old hard tyres right now. I hope these two guys can keep it clean. Oh, we got a big lock-up from Santi there as he slides through turn 15. That's going to give a huge advantage because his tyres are going to be a little bit harder than Izat's right now, and Izat's going to be able to pounce. You can see already far better exit out of 16, following closely through 17. Here they come through 17 and 18. A bit too much curb there for Izat, but he has managed to keep within DRS range and slipstream range. Max is saying that it's just a little mistake and you're dead at Baku. That's right. But here comes Izat now. Santi's surely not going to outbrake himself. Let's hope not anyway. No, and Izat is through, back up to the race win. Now, Leica still hasn't pitted, so he might be going to the end. Max is just, let's have a look, 4 + 1 + 6. Max is not even that far behind now. So he's catching Leica massively. So Leica is going to stay out on these tyres. Is Max going to be able to get an overtake done? That's the real question. We'll have to keep an eye on that gap. I'll tell you what, we'll jump down to Jan's also on newish soft tyres, so we'll jump down to Jan right now and see how he's doing. He's just got, so Jan has had a really difficult time in practice trying to get his setup done, and he ended up just trying to he ended up just getting one from the internet, and he improved immediately, a second a lap, I think. So he has got a pretty clean race so far. He's in 5th place. That's going to help his G card out a lot. Here he comes through turn 7, takes a nice amount of inside curb there. I don't think he's going to be able to jump AJ though. AJ's on medium tyres, 6-lap old mediums. Matt, I'm glad the race was still fun for you. That's really good to hear. It was really fun to watch you as well, so good job on track today. No, it doesn't look like Jan's going to be catching, but Max will be catching Jan soon. He is gaining. That was about 5 seconds before, now it's 3.8. So he's gained 1.2 seconds already. But Max has got a lot of work to do in these last 5 laps if he's going to want to try and take Leica. That is a big ask. A very, very big ask. Who currently has the fastest lap? It's currently Izat with 141, so he's already broke Charles Leclerc's record by far. As Max just sets the fastest lap with a 141.0. He's going to need to do more than that though if he's going to want to catch up to Leica. He has taken another second out of that already though, and there's only 5 laps to go, including this one. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Looks like we've got a car going off. Is that Izat making a mistake? No, it can't be Izat making a mistake because Santi's 7 seconds behind him. Or is it? Let's see where Izat is out on track right now. Has he got damage? No. Ah, Santi's very far. Ah, so it must be Atomic that's behind Izat right now. Oh yes, Santi has got huge front left wing damage. You can see there he's missing end plate and 2 winglets, I believe. You can see he's struggling. He's going very wide as he goes through turn 12 right now. I think Leica's about to undertake him. Oof! Oh no, no! Leica's got a little, maybe he's got a little bit of wing damage. Santi did not want to give up that position. Yep, Leica's lost a lot of his front wing there. He's going to have to come into the pits as he overtakes Santi. I'm not sure what Santi was doing there. He's lost all of his front wing now. He should have yielded that position because he had no wing to defend. And that's affected Leica a fair bit. Leica's going to have to pit. You can see how easy he's taking it. Yeah, he's going to have to pit. That is such a silly mistake there. As AJ takes 2nd place back. What a silly mistake there. From Santi, not from Leica. Now we'll have to look at that when they send the steward report in. But that doesn't look like that was... Oh no, no, Leica's looks like he gave up there. Ugh. So Santi's come into the pits. We've got a safety car now out on track, and I think that's because Leica crashed his car in the pit lane. Not entirely sure, we'll have to wait and see. But that's not what we want to see on track, boys. Come on, you should always fight to the end of the race. So all these cars are going to have to group back up now. That's going to help Havoc out a lot. He's going to be getting more points if he can do the last 4 laps of the race. It's going to help Atomic out a lot as well. So let's see who's going to pit. We're going to quickly jump back up to the champion leader. He's definitely going to pit. He's got a nice lead on AJ right now. Is he going to pit? We'll have to wait and see. I think he is. No, he's staying out. He's staying out. No, he's coming in. He's coming in. He's coming in. Is AJ coming in? We'll have to wait and see. So is AJ going to jump him? He doesn't want to speed under the safety car. We might get a battle, last lap battle at the end of the race. Hopefully we'll get a last lap battle. AJ stayed out. Is he going to come out ahead? No, that's out. So, ooh, AJ gambled and lost. AJ gambled and lost. He is on 9-lap-old medium tyres, and Izat is going to be on fresh, soft tyres. Now, the question is going to be, not is AJ going to take Izat, but is Max going to take AJ? AJ is on mediums, 9 laps old. Max is on softs that are only 4 laps old. So Max could get a P2 here, and potentially a P1. Now, I'm not sure when the safety car's coming in, but it looks like all drivers have done their stops now, and we are going to see. Ooh, nearly a bit of contact there between these drivers, but the safety car might be coming in. Is it coming in? It doesn't look like it's in the pit lane. Let's see if he goes into the left-hand side here. Yeah, the safety car's in, so we're about to see a race restart. So Izak got a very nice exit there. Restart. AJ's gone wide. He's missed the corner completely. Oh no, AJ, what happened then? Where is he gonna come out? He's gonna come out currently in 5th place, and that's moved Max up. But now Jan is battling Max. Jan has gone down the inside. Can he outbrake him? So far he can. Yes. Can he get it turned in? Yes, he can. And Max has got that. He's just lost the position. Jan's overtaken him. Wow. Great work from Jan there, really pouncing on that second straight to take advantage of his fresh tyres and that slipstream from Max. Good job there. But Max is not giving up. He's only 4 tenths behind. Santi's just 4 tenths behind him as well. Did Santi pit, or has he still got wing damage? He must have pitted. Yeah, he's pitted. He's turning into these corners nice and sharp. Now they are both all coming up to turn 16 right now. Let's see how they all get on. Oh, nice exit. Oh, Max gets a snap of oversteer, loses the rear slightly, and that causes his front end to lock up kind of and, well, lose traction and push out. He's not going to be able to get the overtake done on Jan, I don't think. Still no DRS, so we've got to wait 3 laps after the safety car. But this is the last lap now, and this is where Max needs to get it done. And also Santi if he wants to challenge, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's ride on board with Max and see if he can do this. He's not going to overtake here, but he needs to get a good exit out of turn 2. That's turn 1 there. Now he needs to get a perfect exit out of here and take advantage of the slipstream. Still no DRS, but let's see if he can do it. Oh, he's touched the wall slightly. He might have lost a bit of wing. No yellow flag though, so I think he's okay, but Jan has broke away. So it's going to have to be the exit of turn 16 now. Let's wait and see. Turns into turns 5 and 6. Very close behind Jan. Maybe Jan's trying to back him up here so we can get a better exit out of the castle section. Let's wait and see. Oh, nice entry into turn 7 by Max there. I think, oh, Jan gets a little bit slippy through turn 8, 9. Here they come through 11 and 12 now. Max doing far better again. He needs to be careful spinning up those rear tyres, however. But let's not forget that Santi is very close behind these guys too. Come on, Max. If you can do it, now is the time. Santi, if you can do it as well, now's the time. I just urge that you keep it clean. Max is so close behind Jan right now. We are going to see some last lap madness. He just needs to keep it clean through turn 16, which he does. Santi is so close behind Max now as well. We're going to jump to the onboards to see as we're going to watch Izati cross the line. We're going to stick with these guys though because the battle is going on. Izati's about to cross the line in first place. Max is so close behind Jan. It's going to be a drag race down the straight now. Can he get ahead of him? It's neck and neck almost. The front tyres are also meeting. Can he get it done? Max got it done. Max finished in second place on an amazing drag race down the final lap. And he finishes in second with Jan in third. What a drag race. Oh my goodness. Great way to finish. Well done Jan, well done Santi, and well done AJ as well, who's about to finish in 5th place. Super unfortunate that you locked up. AJ, what? Okay. Have words with him around that. But anyway, Atomic is going to be the last one. Havoc has finished in 7th, so he picks up a nice 6 points there for Williams. Well done. And Atomic's going to be the last one. Just coming through turn 19 there. And here for turn 20, he's going to pick up a nice 8 points for McLaren there. Let's see where he finishes. Yep, he finishes the race. So well done, guys. What an absolutely amazing race. We're going to be racing in D2 in 40 minutes time, where we're going to see our second division race around the same track there. So do join us for that. Hopefully we'll have Lika and Havoc commentating there. Here's the final results.